key. Alrighty, let's get this party started. Oh, I forgot to order batteries. Okay, there's the video. I'm gonna go a little bit lower. Looks like I'm the neighbor from the home improvement. Hello, Cappy. Hopefully I'm high enough up. I feel like the chair got moved or something. All right, we've got 3 on. We'll wait till a few more join. It's only 5:30. I feel like Mr. Wilson from Home Improvement. Get this just right. Let's see. All right, we've got 9 people. Okay, that's better. I think I'm on there now. All right, so we have 9 people. Let's wait till we hit at least double digits. I got a lot of stuff to get through tonight. Hello, Missy. Bodina there. Let's see. Still showing 9, 10. All right, we're going to get started. Anybody here is joining us for the first time? Hello, Miss Missio. I'm glad to be here. If you've not purchased it from us before on a Facebook Live, all you do is say sold and which item it is. You have to tell me which item because there's lag of anywhere from 15 seconds to a minute. If you see yourself as the first person and I say it's sold to somebody else, that just means when you hit enter on your device, you're always going to see yourself first. We go by who we see first on here and then the majority. So if there's ever a question about it, we'll have a bunch of people chime in and say who they saw first. So it's nothing personal. We're not trying to slide things out away from you. It's just the way Facebook works that you're hitting it and then it's just before it flips through the internet to get to Facebook to see me on my screen and everybody else's screen. So do not take it personal. It is just the glitches. It's just the delay, the whatever on here. So we're going to get started again. We do ship the smaller items. I don't think I've pulled anything that is not shippable tonight. I try not to do that to you guys because I know a lot of people on here do get items shipped. So we're going to get started. I'm sure we'll see Don popping in here soon saying hello. I did, last night I did Jazzy Junk video. That was 48 minutes, I think. It was almost an hour, right? Because they have so much stuff. So if you haven't had a chance, check that out. You can still buy from that. And the night before right before that, I visited with Birding Sensation Antiques, who has 3 booths and 2 shelves as well. And you can always purchase from those as well. Hello, Miss Lloyd. Hello, Linda. Hello, Miss Kennedy. All right, we're going to start with a couple of things from our vendor on Second Thought. And she has a set of 5 Star Trek collectible glasses, $24. Oh, this is the newer one, the one with Chris Pine. So there's these 5 glasses. I'm not seeing any information on them other than they're Star Wars glasses. So whoever these people are, that's 2. And here's the Enterprise. And they, I believe that's the one who played Aurora in the newest ones. Here's a nice one. This is Leonard Nimoy as Spock. And what is this? As the Enterprise flying through space again. So it looks like you get 2 of the same with the Chris Pine, and there are 5 of those for $24. And those are from on Second Thought. If you're watching this replay, you have to direct message us at that point and just let me know which vendor it was. Although I don't have any Star Wars glasses right now. She also has this Royal Minster Fine Bone China cup. Just the cup. We don't have the saucer. I'm not seeing any damage, and that's $6.40. It's a yellow floral cup from like the 1960s, early 70s. And that is signed, that's made in England, and that's bone china. No saucer, though. When I was turning off the lights, I grabbed this little guy because I just thought he was so cute. Not super old, but he's got some good weight to him. It's a little lantern for $3.20, and you put a candle light in there. It's got the handle. You just slide this portion up. You put your little tea light in there. You can use the little battery operated one. If you use one that's match, this is vented, so you're not going to burn anything down. Real little glass, and that's just $3.20. It's constructed very well. It's got a good weight to it. And that is from Birding Sensation Antiques. From our vendor, Auntie's Attic. This is a newer, but made in a vintage style. It is a 6x5 by 4.5 JP Coates tin. So there's nothing in it, it's just the thread on there, and it's got really great graphics on it. You got the little lantern, Miss Lloyd. I put the pen back. Why would I do that? Do this like the races. Ladies and gentlemen, start your piles. Miss Lloyd is off to the races. All right, so we have this cute little tin for $6.40. It's a nice deep tin, and it's got the JP Coats thread on it in a vintage style. Very cute little girl on the top. In the vein of boxes, this is a fabric covered one. The top is very soft. It's oval. It's floral. It's cardboard inside, and this is $5.60 from our vendor Pick and Wildflowers. It is 8 inches wide, 5.5 inches deep, and 2.5 inches tall. I have the tin for Miss Charlene. And it's like pink roses and deep mauve on it. So $5.60 on the fabric box. It's a good thing it's a non-breakable. That's the other thing I try. Well, I have non-breakables all over here, and then we have some fragile items up there. All right, one of the larger items, it would have to come in its own box if we were to ship it. This is a flash glass, large green glass potbelly bottle or vase, about 8 by 8 inch diameter, and this has been reduced. This is from Redeemable for just $12. Smooth pontil on that. Hello, Miss Pock. And that is just $12 for the large. It's got some like interesting waves in the glass. And again, that's flash glass, so that means, you know, if you put it in hot water and stuff, you will wash the color off. So just don't do that. From the Lazy Q Ranch, I have this very cute little picture frame. Sonoma. It's a 3 by 3 round image here. It's metal. It's a little teapot, and that's just $5. And it does have the enamel paint on it. And it has the easel back. So it would just stand like that. And that's just $5 for that cute little 3 by 3 round picture frame. And it's green with silver. You got it, Miss Merciel. So we have the little teapot frame for Debbie Merciel. I grabbed this guy because she's reduced it from 14 down to 10, and then we're taking the 20% off, so this just becomes $8. It is a copper tankard, not marked. It's got great patina to it. And you can see that copper color on it, and that is just $8 now. And that's got some nice age to it. It's got good weight. I am gonna sun's setting. We got, looks like rain coming, so I want to just get this light back on that I turned off because I don't have the sun in my face tonight for once. All right, let's see if that helped. All right, the copper tankard is sold also to Miss Merciel. So let's put that on top of that. Okay. I have a couple more picture frames coming up from Pick and Wildflowers. They're similar, but a little bit different each, and they're each just $4. They are 6 by 4, and they're both heavy. They are purple enamel. This one's got a little design on the top, and they're both easel backs. This one's that goes this way, and you can see a little bit of difference that the design is on the corners. You have a little bit of the rhinestone embellishments on it. They do have a good weight to them, and this is 6 by 4 and 6 by 4. But you could change it. I wonder, no, you can't, no. So we have these two frames. Hey, Nancy. Nancy's my cousin down in Florida. So we have these for just $4 each. You got it. I have both frames going to Miss Merciel. I guess they've got some good weight to them. There's a very pretty little grouping of picture frames that you have here. That's going to work out well together. Hello, Jackie. Okay. Now, also from Lazy Q Ranch, I have this antique aluminum milk can for $9.60. You can see it does have some patina on the handle and both handles. It has the hanging handle. You know, you carry your milk with you. I do not see any markings. It's like that aluminum. It's got some nice age to it, and that is just $9.60. It is a larger one. They're usually a little bit smaller. So, and you just sit it on your shelf just like that, and that one is just $9.60. Again, it has a little bit of, you know, it's not brand new, it's vintage, so it shows its age. And then the last item in the basket that I have over here, but I still have plenty of stuff just out of that one basket, for $4.80. Not old, but it looks old. It's a cute little galvanized tray. It has a heart in it. This is also from the Lazy Q Ranch. So like the heart is embossed into that with these cute little handles. So you put it this way, you put your stuff on it. Just cute little galvanized tray. Great little display piece. You have it, Miss Lloyd. Put that with your little lantern. All right. Now, no, I have the tray for Miss Lloyd. Even though she called it a tray the first time I have the tray for her. And I have the milk can for Miss Norma. Okay. Hello, Brenda. All right, so milk can to Norma, tray to Miss Lloyd. Okay, I have this cute little sad iron base. It would have had a little red wood handle on it. He is just $3.20, so it makes a great little antique paperweight, a lightweight door you could use it for, and that's just $3.20 for that heavy little piece. Sad iron just needs a little wood handle for it, and that is from Good to Go. So as of next week, we'll have the entire stage. So, okay, I got everything up to here now. Okay. I grabbed this because I saw on, I think Instagram, a person has it was just a beautiful picture on their wall. They have a whole bunch they collect these match holders, the old match holders, and it looks so pretty. They had so many different ones. This style in particular, the shape, and then all different patterns on stuff on it. Hello, Lynn. You're new here, so super easy. If you see something that you want, you have to be the first to say sold and the item. That's all. So, and there's like a 15 to 60 second delay depending on what's going on with Facebook. And if you need an item shipped, you have to direct message me afterwards and just give me your zip code and we will send you an invoice. And you can pay either PayPal, which is the invoice you'll get, or you can call us during business hours and we'll do your credit card right through the we'll do your credit card right through the machine. Sold match holder, and that's been reduced to just $12. So, and it comes with the matches, but it's got little fish and chicken. It's a very, very kitchen one. So this would have been by your stove to, hello, Lynn. Yes, we got a different Lynn up there. We have a Lynn Sawyer up there. Lynn Terry Sawyer joining us for the first time. So this has got a lot of character to it. Goes great with the milk can. Not that I have the room for it, can afford it, but if you ever get a chance, if you're looking for an antique looking stove that works, that's new, but just has a great vintage look to it, Elmira Stoves Company. Amazing. Yeah, that's the only thing. Everybody wants to see new faces until they start buying the things that they love. All right. We have a few of these in the shop again, so I'm going to start with the lower price one. Button jar, and it's an old Folgers jar, and this one's just $3.20 from our vendor Vintage Crush, and it's like white and grays and stuff in there. It's a little Folgers glass jar. All right, we'll call you Terry. Hey, Terry. So that's $3.20 for the little glass jar of buttons. All right, so this is the small red cap. So if you want this one, just say sold buttons red, in case the other one that I'm bringing up now becomes part of the fray here that everybody wants. This is a little canning jar Just a little regular jar, made in USA. It's got like that quilt pattern to it, and this one's slightly bigger, and this one is $5.60 for the larger jar of buttons. So, all right, so we have a jar for $5.60, and then I have the Folgers jar for just $3.20 on the buttons. Now, I know a lot of people that are joining us of late have come from our good friend Kim from Yesterday's Tomorrow's, who's actually out on a trip out at Magnolia, the Chip and Joanne Gaines Magnolia. So she was in here and she's done 2 Facebook Lives from our shop, and as such we've gotten a lot of lovely new customers joining us. And I know that a lot of the stuff that you guys do is like decoupaging, a lot of paper and that. So I saw these up on the stage. It is 32 airmail envelopes still in the box, and he's reduced it greatly from 12 to 5 and then 20% off. So these are just $4 from Good to Go. And like I said, there's 32 of them. I know these are awesome in craft projects or just to have out on your desk if you have a lot of vintage, if you have a vintage office feel going, these are perfect for that. And I know a lot of people do vignettes and stuff, so. Okay, I have this cute little Moyer Dairy Company out of Easton, Pennsylvania milk bottle. It's printed on there. It's a half pint. And it's just $8, and it says, do you know our drivers sell Golden Guernsey milk, light cream, heavy cream, chocolate milk, buttermilk, and cottage cheese. So you have the little milkman on the back there. It's got some great little graphics, and it's just $8 for the cute little vintage half pint Eastern Pennsylvania Moyer milk bottle. So it's in pretty good shape there. Very cute. And this is new vintage style, just came in today. It's one of those little bird cages. This one's painted yellow. It does have some paint loss. The milk goes to Miss Pock. Yeah, that's a cute one. Yellow bird cage for just, like I said, it's decorative. It just opens up like that and you can put whatever in it. And this one just came in from our vendor, Belmont Farmhouse, who is a 30% off vendor. So this little, when I saw her put this out, I grabbed it because it's just $4.90. So it does have some paint loss, which gives it an even older feel. You have the little hook. I know people put flowers or other things in them and just hang them up like that. And that's just $4.90. So May 8th, we are getting our, I have the cage from, goodness, I have Norma first for the bird cage. If I can get some confirmation on that. I got a lot of people that came in. 4 people. I have Norma first as well. All right, so Miss Pock was the second, so her acknowledging that. We're going to birdhouse for, I have the birdhouse for Miss, sorry, I'm hitting all these likes here. Norma for the birdhouse. Okay. Bird cage thing, yeah. All right. That's why I grabbed that guy today when she put it in. She had another thing that came in, but it actually sold before I could pull it up for the show. It's going to be on Apple TV. We've had a lot of movie and TV people in here again lately, and that one actually is going to, I saw the thing on it, so that piece that I wanted to bring up for you guys sold before I could show it to you. It was a really good deal. All right. I have this. Now remember, this is from Burning Sensation Antiques, which means the brass in the copper is polished so beautifully. Yeah, that one did fly off the shelf. That it looks like it's new, but it's not. So we have this beautiful little copper with the wood small teapot for $14.40. It's 5 inches tall, little tea kettle. Oh, it's hinged. I thought that would just pop out. I really do not recommend using these, but it's got a great look to it. Let's see, it's got just little dings in it, nothing major. And ooh, it is marked on the bottom. Part of it we can read something something Roxy wear. You got it, Miss Kennedy. I have Miss Kennedy for this cute little copper tea kettle. Yeah, it's a real nice one. It's just amazing how well he polishes this stuff up. Switch that with this. So let's start Miss Kennedy's pile over there. All right. Now from the same vendor with the bird cage, she also brought in, yeah, I got you for the little kettle. You're good. She also brought this guy in. It's got some great patina to it. And it's a silver toned pedestal bowl for just $4.90. It has, I don't have any markings. It has a great patina. It is very sturdy. It'd make a cute little planter or whatever you want. But for just $4.90, I thought this was a great piece and a great price. And like I said, no major dings or dents, just a really nice patina on it. It's kind of like a pewter finish almost. So, and that's just $4.90 for that really nice little compote pedestal bowl. I have Lynn Rose for the bowl. The Lynn Rose bowl. Yeah, it's a really cool one. I like that. And like I said, with the Facebook Lives, I try to grab the things that they just bring in. A lot of them come in on Wednesday. This vendor comes in very often on Wednesday. Or things I see that they've marked down quite a bit. So that was one of the things marked down. Not marked down, just came in. But I grabbed some other things that were marked down. Now, let me see. That's on there. I want to take this out so we can see it better. If I can open this container. It's plastic that she has in. This is just $2 firm for the Bizzadil mints. There was like tape on here. You might be able to get some of that off. This is $2. This is from the Hip Chick. So this is just an old tin. Oh. So I know we have a lot of tin collectors out there, and this little guy's just $2 for the Bizzadil Fast Relief from Upset Stomach. And that's Whitehall Laboratories out in New York City. So $2 for that cute little tin. All right. This is lighter than I expected. This is also from the Hip Chick. And it's newer. It's 9-inch diameter, 5-inch deep bowl for $6.30. It does have a balsa bottom. And then it's red and green stripes that come through the other parts of the, so a little basket for just $6.30 from the Hip Chick. And again, that is 9-inch diameter and 5 inches deep. Yeah. I have from Andover Junction, oh, there's the marking, Sheridan silver plated. It's a cute little footed tray for $8. It's handled, it's got all its feet on it. It's in very good condition. I'm not seeing any pitting. Just a little tarnishing there. And that's just $8 for that. It's a cute little size. And it's got the handles and the 4 little feet. It's super shiny. And that is just $8 for the silver plated, pretty footed tray. So this is nice with your little bottles or whatever. This makes a cute little display piece. I have the tray for Brenda. Right? Yep. Yeah, that just came in this weekend. She was in stocking. Folks just joining us, please do not hesitate to ask any questions. I'll gladly answer them. You have a very friendly room. Everybody's more than happy to assist you. So I also grabbed from Andover Junction this other silver plated piece with 3 inserts for $12. What I liked about this was these trays, they fit in here. There's 3 glass rectangular trays. So you're able to serve with this food and not, worry about the silver contaminants or anything bleeding into it. The tray itself has got some weight to it, and this is W.S. Blackett silver plated. This is also a footed tray with the handles, and then you get those 3 glass inserts. So you're not actually putting your food right onto the silver surface. And they fit in there just perfectly. So what a fun piece to serve with. And again, this is just $12 for this nice, interesting piece. There's a little polishing there on the end. Okay, we are pleased to announce we have some new vendors coming in, and today one of our vendors actually moved in, and you might have seen the post today for Reloved with Heart. So I did grab some things out of hers as well. So tray with glass, you got it, Norma. Okay, so we have I have Norma for the tray with the glass inserts. So she just beat you on that one, Jackie. If I can have a couple confirmations, but I have Norma for that. So as I was saying, we have Reloved with Heart has just joined us. She's got 2 bookcases in the back. She came to us from the Eastern Antique Mall, and I grabbed a couple of things from her. So this one is $10.40 for the Tough Oil oil can. So you would, I'm afraid to shoot it. I want to make sure. I want to make sure there's no coffee. I've got a coffee bag, no oil in it. So yeah, so that works very nicely. So we have Norma for the tray with the glass. So we have this cute little oil pump can, Tough Tool, for $10.40 from our new vendor, Reloved with Heart. I grabbed this guy because I thought he was just so cute. Not usable, but just adorable, for $12 from Burning Sensation Antiques. It's an authentic gem with the little wood handle mini sifter. So it does work. It's got some nice patina on it. I have the oil can for the pox. So I have this cute little sifter. He is just $12. Balance it there while I write Norma's the pox name on the oil. That will be our first sale for our new vendor. Grab this guy because it was just $1. He has some condition issues, a brown red wood handle Phillips screwdriver. You can see he's got a lot of rust on it. Really not usable, but it was just $1. And I know some people just like to put these. People make bouquets out of utensils and tools and stuff. So if you're doing those displays in that where you just want some old vintage tools in a can or whatever, this one's just $1. You got the great wood handle with a bit of red paint left on it. Again, not really super functional. It probably does work, but you know, it's got a lot of rust on it. What is the name of the vendor? I have Christina Lloyd for the screwdriver. The vendor is, her booth name is Reloved with Heart. All right, so I have the screwdriver for Christina Lloyd. If that's wrong, please let me know. All right, also from Reloved with Heart, like I said, I have a couple. This is the second item I grabbed from her. No lid, but it's the old A&P coffee tin for just $6.40. And what does it say? Great Atlantic Pacific Tea Company out of New York, New York. And the graphics are great on it. And this would have been a 1-pound can. No lid. That's just here. It would have that key down here. And this one is just $6.40. For the superbly blended hearty flavor A&P coffee. I miss A&P. Grand Union. All right, and I have 2 of these. They're each slightly different, but they're in really good condition and different prices. I have the tin for Miss Rose. All right. I have 2 choppers. One's a little more recent and another one's a little bit older. This is the Acme food chopper with the green handle. These look like they have not been used. It's got Acme on the bottom, and you've got the plunger top, and it pushes and it chops up. And these are usable. This one is extremely clean. And this one is $12 with the green handle, and it has the measurements here. So you do your chopping, and that one is $12 with the green. The other one, now this has the metal portion here, so it's a little bit older, it's a little bit taller. Now we have the one from like the late 60s, the early 70s. And this one's a Gemco chopper, and this is the brown with the white for $9.60. And again, nice and clean, and that does work. Does not have the measurements on it. This one is not embossed with measurements. So we have this one, which is a little bit more recent. This one's got a little bit more age to it, and it does have the measurements on it with the metal on it and the green topper. What is this stuff that's falling? Put that there so it doesn't keep falling. All right. Okay, there he is. We have this cute little guy. It's probably from the 1980s. It's a Home Sweet Home dollhouse picture. It's a cobalt with the porcelain. That's $3 firm from our vendor, Good to Go. And there's a quarter for comparison in size. And that is $3 for the, and it is porcelain. So we always have room for more minis. And the other side is just plain white. So it looks like a little, if you have a dollhouse or you like miniatures, it's a very cute little piece right there for $3. We have a lot of dollhouse people around here. All right, I have this cute guy that was marked down from 16 to 14, so then we take the 20% off the 14 for $11.20. It's a ginger jar with flowers from 1982. I'm going to come around so we can show you, and that's $11.20 from Vintage Crush, and it is a hexagon there, and it's got the flowers adorning it all over. And that's bone china made in England, and that is $11.20 for the cute little floral ginger jar. I grabbed this because somebody had moved it and left it over here, and I didn't feel like putting it back in the booth, so instead I brought it up here. It's a cute little frosted glass butterfly trinket box for just $4 from Jazzy Junk. Cute little jar. No maker's mark, just a little frosted glass butterfly. My laziness gets you more items to show in the show. I didn't see that. I don't know why I don't see Missy's comments. There's settings. I know you're not blocked because I see you comment on my post, so you have not been accidentally blocked in any way. I don't know why it's not showing your comments. I have this cute little guy that she's reduced from 15 to 12, so that'll be $9.60. It does have the silver overlay on the glass. Handled little cruet with a nice stopper. I have the butterfly dish for Miss Deborah Kennedy. Now we have this pretty little blown glass cruet with glass stopper for just $9.60 with the silver on the top, ruffled top, and it's got a really nice stopper on it. So it doesn't have to be a cruet just for oil. You can put other items in it. You can milk in it. You can do whatever you want with it. You like a fancy bubble bath, you can have your pretty little cruet. All right, so, okay, so, Missy, a bunch of people are not seeing your comments, so you might want to check your settings to make sure. I saw you say hello when you came in, but I'm not seeing, we got a lot of people saying they're not seeing your comments. Don is seeing them, so I don't know what's going on there, but just check your settings and make sure you don't have any privacy settings enabled or anything. So I have this from, what the heck, that's why she's got it on there. I'm trying to get the label so you can actually see it. It's an interesting little sand timer, coppery metal for 3.5 inches tall. This part's glass, and this is like a copper wash. I don't know how old it is, and I've not timed it, and this is $7.20. Yes, you are special. All right, so oh, now I see John's comments. Okay, so that's part of the same group. I got you for the smaller round one because Don can see the comments. So I saw it under John's account. So we have this little guy for $7.20. It has purple sand in it. Yeah, it's the same. I got that. 3.5 inches tall. It's just little metal with the glass and purple. Little timer for $7.20. And that is from Pickin' Wildflowers. That's what I was looking for. I had this interesting vintage bottle that I found from Burning Sensation. It is a Lart and McGuire patent applied for New York bottle for $9.60. It's embossed glass. It does have the little air bubbles in it, so it does have some age. It doesn't have a cap, and that's just embossed onto there. So interesting little bottle for $9.60. So if you know somebody named Allard or McGuire, that's a cute little bottle. I grabbed this because, as we've discussed before in the past, it's a little hourglass. I don't know how, oh, there's Missy. Now I see her too. I don't know how long it goes for. It's just the short, fast one. Very short and fast. I mean, it's already done. I mean, you see how fast that goes. I mean, that's not even a full minute, I don't think, as fast as that's going. So I have this jar. It has on the bottom, it has Mr. Peanut. So this is a vintage Mr. Peanut jar for just $3.20. As we've discussed in the past, you got it. Yeah, like I said, that's not a full minute. It just goes. It's like, but for looking at it, it's very cool. So I have that for you. And then I have a Mr. Peanut jar for just $3.20. 1979. As we discussed before, for some reason, in some places, these go crazy high. And at $3.20, I figured I better bring this up in case somebody's collecting these. It's a nice, it's got, this one's nice. It's got like an apothecary shape to it. I have the peanut jars from Miss Norma. I think I mentioned I was watching Swap Shop, which unfortunately they've not done a new season yet. They only did the 2. So if you haven't had a chance to on Netflix, there's a show called Swap Shop. And it's based in Tennessee, and it's a bunch of dealers that call into, I've got Norma for the peanut jar, that call into this radio station where they swap or they buy outright. People call up and say, I have this hourglass and I'm looking to trade it for a goat. So you know, whoever gets there first, they give the address and they show up and you do your swap if both parties are, you know, amenable to it. But one of the things that they were digging through, the young lady who's got this, she's really cute. She plays the banjo and everything. They were looking specifically, oh yeah, Mr. Peanut's on the top of the lid too. They were looking specifically for Mr. Peanut jars. They're like digging through and they're finding them. And the prices that they were willing to pay were crazy because she takes suitcases back of all these kind of kitsch things to Japan. And she sells all this stuff there. So I don't know what it is in other areas, but Mr. Peanut jars can go for quite a bit of money in some places. So when I find them in here priced really well, I do try to bring them up for you guys to give you an opportunity to own your Mr. Peanuts. Okay, time will be on. Oh, yeah. Okay, this I grabbed because it's really interesting. Just came in. I don't know what kind of wood this is. It's a small wooden cutting board for just $7.20, and it's got this cool, like, swirly wood on it. It does feel like it's been conditioned with some kind of food oil, so it does have a little bit of a oily feel to it. And that's just $7.20 for the mini wood cutting board from Jazzy Junk. And that just came in today. It's a nice little primitive cutting board. You can cut your cheese on or whatever. It has the little hole to hang it up. So that's a nice little piece for just $7.20. From our vendor, the Hip Chick, she recently marked this down from 14 to 9. And then we're going to take 30% off of that 9, making this bottle just $6.30. It is a cobalt blue bottle with a cork that's in there, and it's 11 3/4 inches tall by 2 inches wide, and that's cheese size board. Who's it? Is somebody asking? I'm not seeing that. Somebody asked for the measurements on the cheese board. I didn't get a. I'm not seeing that. It is small. It is almost 10 inches. I have the blue bottle for Christina, by 4 inches wide and about a 1/2 inch thick. I have the bottle for Christina. It's a nice one because it is cobalt. It's not flash. That's in there. It's in there. What spaghetti sauce was that? It's in there. Oh, you were complimenting the board. Okay. I have the board for Miss Annette M. Stewart. And again, like I said, it feels like it's been treated with a food oil on it, so you might have to just kind of, you know, use some Dawn and clean it up. I don't have any information on it to know exactly what's going on with it. It's a nice one though. I just grabbed, when I saw that come in, I had to grab that and pull it aside for tonight's show. All right, let's see, we're up to the top here. Got one that I know a lot of you guys are gonna like. Also just came in today for $6.40. Brass owl bell. It's got this brass holder. It looks like a little flame holder here. And that's just $6.40 for the brass owl bell. And again, he just came in today from Jazzy Junk. I have Miss Mercio for the owl. Come around, well, I'll come around in a second, but I have a little turtle here for just $5.60. He is porcelain and he's marked Limoges, and he's got this typical Limoges pattern on it. Is 2 pieces. His shell is the top of the trinket box. Let's see if we can get, there we go. And that's a nice cobalt porcelain blue. And it is marked Limoges, and he is just $5.60. I did look these up. They go for about $15 online. So today you can have them for just $5.60. I have the turtle. Oh, thank you, Missy Bodina. I have the turtle box for Miss Kennedy. Also just in today from our vendor Belmont Farmhouse is this, like, it's really got some nice patina on it. $6.30 for this vintage oil can. It's got like this, yeah, I got the turtle for Deborah. It's got like a kind of like a grayish green finish to it, and that's just an old-fashioned oiler for just $6.30. These were usually done for, these are usually would come with your sewing machine. A lot of times they would have the name on it. This one's just plain, and it's to get into the smaller engine, you know, little gears and stuff, and that's just $6.30 for that cute one. And I see these again. This is another item I've seen a lot of those Instagram and Pinterest. I had that from Miss Norma Waits. A lot of times I see these as part of the little displays. Oh, there was something else I wanted to grab. Oh shoot, and I turned all the lights off. I'll put it up tomorrow. Hopefully I remember. Don pulled this aside when it came in. Yep. And this is a little brass, he's hollow mouse ring holder. And he is just $6, and he is from our Jazzy Junk. And he's got little eyelashes and it's long tail to put your rings, or just leave them like that. It looks, you could probably be a paper holder too, like, you know, a little receipt holder. And he is just $6 for the cute little vintage brass mouse with the super long tail. He's not solid again. He's just, and he's got the cutest little eyes. So, and again, that just came in today, so that's why we pulled that little guy up. Yep, we got the oil can to Norma. I grabbed this little guy today because it just came in as well. He came out from our vendor, Belmont Farmhouse. And it's just $4.20 because it's missing the lid. It's a nice vintage jar. I'm going to come around because I want you to see the markings on the bottom. It is embossed on the bottom. And then it's got these pretty hand-painted flowers on it and this green striping on it. So this is 1930s, 1940s, I would say, based on the colors and the design on that. And that's just $4.20 for the cute little floral antique glass jar from Belmont Farmhouse. Now this little guy does have some condition issues, but it's just really just so cute for $6.40. It's a vintage purse. You can see it's got some issues here. It's made in Belgium. I'm going to come around so you can see it closer. And it still has the mirror, the original mirror in this. So as you can see, there's like some bits of it that are hanging off if you're a good seamstress or not, but just for $6.40, it's really, and here's the tag. That's made in Belgium. So there's a little Belgium tag and it has the little mirror, two-sided mirror in there. And it's fabric and it's just really got some age to it. Oh, I closed part of the chain in it. Did I? Yeah, there's the chain. Okay, so I'm just going to close that up. So great little display piece. I'd be gentle with it. And that's just $6.40 for, I usually don't see purses made in Belgium. They're usually France or the vintage ones, Japan. Thought that was interesting. I think I have a couple more things for you, and then we're going to wrap it up. Excuse me, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Because we did put stuff all over back here today. All right, so we have this Jeanette glass, Jeanette with two N's, not my way. This is the herringbone clear glass double candelabra for $6.40. So this is herringbone iris. This is a pattern that came in multiple colors by Jeanette Glass out of Pennsylvania. You can see the iris here and on the base, and this is a double candelabra, and it is just $6.40, which is a very good deal for that pattern. I'm not seeing any condition issues. Yeah, isn't it? And that's a really good price. That's just $6.40. And that is vintage. Iris herringbone. So if you're anybody that collects that pattern, we do have a few people that come in and collect that. So there's the, it's also the carnival glass, the marigold in that. All right, work time for Dawn. And I have just one item left, also from Betty's Treasures. I have a Pyrex clear baking dish for $9.60. This is the, what size are you? You are 1.5 quart, oh, yeah, it's got the measurements. 8.5 by 4.5 by 2.5 inch. No range top, no broiler, made in USA. I have the candle holder for John Breeze, Missy Bodina on the iris candle, on the candle holder. So if I can just get some confirmation for people just to confirm that I'm seeing that correctly. I have that as John Breeze. If the other people could confirm, please. Okay. All right, so confirmed it is Missy Bodina John Breeze. Now we've got a longer name going on. All right, and then the, oh goodness, we have people, there's some seals. So I have two that said they saw John, and that's what I have first. So on our end, that's what I'm seeing what the other two said. So we're going to go with the majority rules. So you both probably hit it right at the same time. So again, we just have this little Pyrex dish as the last piece for the evening. That is $9.60 from Betty's Treasures. This is the 1970s, 80s logo on the Pyrex. So, all right, is there anything that anybody wants brought back up? Now's the time. I will be listing some stuff tomorrow morning. Well, throughout the day. Hopefully, we were super busy again today, so I did not get a chance to list other than the tea strainer, which was sold already. So without further ado, I'm just going to give it a couple of seconds because there seems to be a really bad delay again tonight. I'm going to wrap this up. Next week, we are going away. We leave here Sunday night. We come back Tuesday in time for Donnie to get to Cap and for me to do my video. We're going out to Lancaster to do our shopping trip that we do. And as such, it was Jeanette Glass, two N's though. It's not spelled the same way as my name. and we will be getting some stuff out there, and we won't be back till Wednesday. And because of that, we won't be doing the shipping on Monday morning. So if you buy stuff throughout the weekend, Don will start packing it up when we get back Tuesday night when I'm walking around doing my video. He'll be wrapping and packing for you guys, as well as anything tomorrow. He'll start getting whatever we have here that has to be wrapped and packed ready for you guys. And I'll have some more videos coming out as usual, and we will keep posting on Facebook and Instagram. For our folks who are local, not this weekend, but the next weekend is our first special event, like a smaller scale than June 3rd and 4th, I think it is, whatever that weekend is the summer event, which is like huge. Sherry gets the big tent and everything, and she's got a lot going on out there. And then we have the big one in October. We're going to be doing some, you got it, Miss Stewart. We're going to be getting some smaller little things going on throughout the summer every month, except September, I think Don said. So the first thing will be May 6th and 7th is our first event, which will be a lot of the vendors do discounts, additional discounts, and that's only in the store. We don't do that online. And we'll have a couple of our guests outside as well. So we leave Sunday night when we close up here. It's like, yeah, we don't get out till, we get out to Lancaster around 9-ish. So it's a little whirlwind for us. And then we get back here Tuesday and then back in here on Wednesday morning. So no rest for the wicked, right? All right, so we're going to wrap this up. Let me just put this on that board so I have in that zip code. And I will get you that invoice tomorrow. And you folks all have a wonderful evening. Thank you again for joining us. Good night.